And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bombers taking on the Bombers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Nolan Ryan.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now? Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. And now here is Derek Jeter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. Late with the swing there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. And delivers outside.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ball inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Count.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Ryan Dozier digs in now. Robinson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty.
Low ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the
And now
center
here's the big center fielder,
Luis
Luis Robert.
Robert.
Outside
That missed.
low,
That's a ball.
and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That
Oh, yeah.
one at triple digits.
I guess you
One ball,
throw
one
it that
strike.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Man at first, 1
1-2 is the
away.
count.
Check on the runner, and he's
Nope.
back in
Hey.
there. Next offering
Ball.
is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. The relay throw.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Cut on and missed at 101.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. And Devers hits that one. Rings it in. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Bombers,
Second inning
the
set to
catcher,
go.
Mike
And now Mike Piazza. Ryan back to work. Ryan, a
Nope.
6'2
Ball.
righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right
1-2.
there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that's in the
2-2.
dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very
Kurtz.
difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Nick Kurtz
1-0.
stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And now it's even up.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him,
1-1.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the
1 ball, 2
changeup
strikes.
with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Pitches in there. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Foul ball there. That one's upstairs,
high.
ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
This one high in the air to left center. Verdugo running hard. Hauls it in for the out. And now, Evan Carter. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's top half of the third inning. And here is Evan Carter.
Evan Carter.
And he lays down a bunt. Devers tosses to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Out to short. Jeter tosses to first. And Verdugo is set down. So the batting order turns over. Junior Caminero will hit next. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And strike one to the catcher.
1-1.
Check swing, and he went 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting ninth, the first baseman,
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away. And now Luis Rengifo struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a foul ball. Right side. And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Tatis really on his horse for it. He makes the grab, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That one the other way. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. Aaron Judge at the plate. Just missed.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swinging a foul out.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Luis Robert. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a ball.
That's low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. That's ball 4.
Nope,
tried another fastball, but missed
base.
the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Devers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Derek Jeter. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Throw sails over his head at first. Good job to fight that one off. Kurtz makes the grab, and that'll do. Ready now for the fifth inning. Digging in, Mike Piazza. Ryan back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these players just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside, just missed. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Evan Carter. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
That missed.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Runner around third. Close play, but in there.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And here is Mike Piazza. Carter at third with nobody out. That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That one at triple digits.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The 1-1. 1-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Swing and a ground ball. Robinson whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar
one
gun.
strike.
And ball
That's a
one.
ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
And now the
That
count
missed. That's
is
a ball.
even.
Ball. 2-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Alex Verdugo. High fly ball out into left center field. Dominguez. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy,
Now
that's for sure.
Pedro Martinez.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-1.
time. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that
No
front
balls,
foot down
2
early,
strikes.
maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Down the left field line, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really
0 balls,
well.
1 strike.
And it's even up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
with the
right
ball,
fielder, Aaron
the right
Judge.
fielder. Aaron Judge. Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Gagne,
It's
a
0-1.
very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams
1
to
ball,
string
1
stuff
strike.
together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, Sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So here's Robert now. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball one. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Tatis really on his horse for it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Devers now 0 for 2 in this one. That one outside, and that is ball one.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. So Devers will take his base.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Jeter taking all the way, and that's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Brian Dozier. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Center field. Robert settles under it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Not even close there. 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-2 is the count.
Got it. Now 2 out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Leading off, Jason Dominguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Evan Carter now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Foul ball still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Mike Piazza. Swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right
0
there.
balls, 1
He threw it
strike.
extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far.
Make it 4 strikeouts. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Martinez back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza collects, fires to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Carter in the box here,
outside.
lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count even 1-1.
1-1. Ball.
Holding on to a
2
1-run
balls, 1
lead,
strike.
and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one in triple digits.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Now
and here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Milner.
Milner, a
That's the ball.
6'3" lefty, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And
That's
another
the
ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, one up, one down. And now it's the switch hitting
Now
second
batting,
baseman,
the
Luis
second baseman,
Rengifo.
Luis
Hammered down the right
Rengifo.
side, but foul. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him
0-2.
up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Tatis. And makes the grab. That is the new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Now he steps off. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-2. Now, Derek Jeter.
Camilo Doval.
And that is out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top of the ninth.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Down the line. And that's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Go-ahead run on base. Robinson digs in now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. Man at second. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. But he's back in time. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Caught in a rundown now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dozier will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Move to second, and he's back safely.
He's in there.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball one there.
1-2.
And a slider misses down and away.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And he gets back in. Man on second, 2 down.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
3-1.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Blake Treinen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Robert now.
Luis Robert.
And the first offering is not close. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Yeah, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Jeter takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Milner is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. Ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.